But then if we go through the cabinet, and they start to, these very average people who he's brought into his cabinet and surround him, they start to deify them, don't they? Like they did with Alistair Campbell, Peter Mandelson, who are very average people in my view, who just happen to be in the right place at the right time. So it's highlighting one of his key people as Morgan McSweeney, who I'm sure you've never heard of.
I've never heard of him.
Campaign manager McSweeney ran Labour's highly disciplined election effort. An Irishman, lives in Scotland, became Starmer's chief of staff, so it's Starmer's in 2020. He's widely seen as the architect of the Starmer project. Now, you could have given the project to a monkey and they would have won this number of seats.
His project was, Kay, shut up,
yeah.
Say nothing, do nothing, and you're going to win. A monkey could have told you that.
Exactly. But now he will now be reading that thinking, I'm a god, you know.
Look at the majority, I got Labour. I'm amazing.
Yes. So these jumped up little people start to believe they're special and important, and it's happening already. Yeah. And of course the mainstream media love to do this, especially to Labour politicians. They deify them. Deputy Leader Angela Rayner, who I think is fabulous, is expected to running the Department of Levelling Up Housing and Communities, and is set to publish a revised draft of the National Planning Policy Framework. I doubt she can even spell National Planning Policy Framework. So you get this barely literate, barely articulate. And we saw her in the debates. She was dreadful in debates. She couldn't handle any of the arguments. She kept repeating like a parrot the same stupid statements. This person, Nick, is our Deputy Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Did you actually see her walking into number 10?
Yeah.
So that to me is shocking.
What she wore was fine.
What?
I wouldn't have worn it. What she wore, that green suit, was fine. On the debates, she repeated the same mantras because that's what that genius told her to do.
Oh yeah.
As in, don't say anything. Just use these 5 phrases. Don't mind if you look stupid. Just repeat these 5 phrases because anything else you say could lose us the bloody election.
Yeah. You're right. Anything else she said could have lost the election because she has got no control over what she... So you've got this campaign mastermind who obviously isn't a mastermind but now thinks he is, chief of staff. You've got David Lammy.
He's an idiot.
So they've already appointed as the Foreign Secretary David Lammy. This is a man who basically slated off Trump in when he was on coming to a trip to London. Really insulted. I can't remember the insults. Maybe you do. And they've appointed him as Foreign Secretary, knowing
that Trump looks like he's going to win.
Trump likes he's going to win. This is a man, David Lammy, who said a man can grow a cervix. Yeah. Have you heard this?
Yeah.
This person is now our Foreign Secretary. Yeah. I mean, why has Starmer, who is a bright guy, he's a King's Counsel, he was the head of the DPP, he's not an idiot, is Starmer. He can't be to have got to that position. Why has he appointed...
Well, he's not an idiot to get that position for a white man.
He's not an idiot to what?
To get to those positions as a white man.
Yes.
He would have to be clever.
Yes, correct.
If he was black, gay, female, there may be some...
Yeah, there might be some doubt around it. But I think given our views on DEI now, if a white man gets to a senior position as well, we know he's good. There's no ambiguity about it. We know he hasn't been promoted because of his skin colour. And now there's Annalise Dodds, who's the... is she the Women and Equalities Minister?
It's something like that.
Yeah. She is somebody who doesn't know what a woman is, who said the definition of a woman depends on the context. Yeah. And I think she...
And I said that today or yesterday. So this isn't months ago.
Yes.
She said those things today.
Today? Oh, was it today she said that?
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday
So this wasn't like what she said a year ago.
Yeah.
No, this is like now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody's been appointed in equalities who doesn't know what a woman is, who believes the definition of woman depends on the context.
Well, she knows what a woman is anything any man says he is.
Correct, yeah.
That's a woman.
Yeah. But the question I'd love to ask her is, what's a man?
Should say the same answer. It depends on the context.
So you've got these... He's already appointed these imbeciles into these roles. So whilst I have this optimism about Labour and what they're going to do, I'm not optimistic about his cabinet, but I'm heartened by the fact his wife is Jewish. That's kind of where I am with this.
David Lammy said on his acceptance speech that I'm the first working class black man from Tottenham ever to be elected to this position.
Probably true. Yes.
Could be true.
Yeah. He could be saying, I'm the first working class white man from Stockwell.
Who's got blue eyes and left-handed.
Yes.
You can break it down like, so he's not the first black man to hold this position. He's not the first working class man to hold this position. But he wants to be special. He wants to play identity politics all the time. So he managed it in his speech. As if that was something special. Was it anything special? So yeah, he's always been an idiot, a racist as well as an idiot.
Yeah.
The Dodds woman, Annalise Dodds, she was the shadow chancellor up to a couple of years ago. She could have been chancellor now.
Yeah, and she is thick, I think. Whereas I think at least Rachel Reeves, she's quite bright. She's an Oxbridge graduate.
Yeah.
She's an economist. I think she's quite academically strong, which gives me some comfort.
Yeah.
So you've got two of the most powerful people, which is Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, in senior positions, which gives me some comfort. But Angela Rayner, flipping heck.
We will see. I mean,
she hasn't really been given a position of power, has she? She's a deputy prime minister.
Yeah. She's there as a token to the far left of her party.
Yes.
The unions, the far left. Look, we've got one of your own here.
Yeah.
We've got a bruiser, we've got a fighter. Worked her way up from nothing, which she did.
Yeah.
Poor start in life, which she had. Look where she's got to. Amazing. Well done for her. We've got her representing you guys, so she's there for that. That's why she's not been given really anything important, one of the big jobs.
Yeah.
Which I thought she may have been given one of the big jobs.
No, I don't think Keir Starmer's that stupid. I think he's reasonable.
Well, sometimes it's not about being stupid. Sometimes it's she gets that job, or you have a civil war this month.
Yeah.
So sometimes you've got to make decisions you don't want to make because of the trouble coming down the track. So I'm sure his cabinet, and some of them won't be the people he wanted in it, but he's managing a party with different factions, and he's trying to keep the whole thing together. So he's appointed people who he probably doesn't rate and doesn't like.
And that's why I think I've got some comfort around him, and because with that majority, he could appoint who the hell he wanted on day one, couldn't he? With 440 people.
Well, you can do, but you risk civil war within your party straight away.
Yeah.
So we think he's got it made. We think his job used to be hard and now it's easy street. His job now becomes harder every single day for the next 5 years. Because not only is he responsible now for the government and running the country, he now has to make sure he keeps his seat. He keeps the residency of number 10 Downing Street, because there'll be lots of people in his party who want his job. Sadiq Khan wants his job. Andy Burnham wants his job. So there's two high-profile Labour people straight away. They're going to be wanting to stand for MPs soon, so they can get to Parliament.
Which is when our opportunity for you as Mayor returns.
And stab him in the back. So he's working out now, how do I keep them running for MPs? What can I do to stop him? Because I can't wait till they run and stop him, because I'll split the party in half. But I don't want him sat in Parliament behind me. So he's got his job will just get harder and harder and harder and harder. And I foresee he'll spend so much time fighting in his party, he'll have no time to run the country. Hence why things will get worse. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers, I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.